10 fictional fights I would pay to watch. I'm just gonna go through it and kind of just explain it and see if I would pay for it. First one is an honorable mention. It's Tech Jacket versus Blue Beetle. I see the idea where this is coming from, but DC Universe outscales Invincibleverse, so it's kind of a no diff. It would be interesting if it was like if they were like equal in stats though. Number 2, honorable mention is Shang-Chi versus Iron Fist. This one's fair, you know, martial arts versus martial arts. Third honorable mention is Doctor Strange versus Doctor Fate. I don't really know the scalings between these two. I think Doctor Fate outscales a little bit, but if they were to have equal scaling, it would be fun to see them like fuck around with each other's like magics. So I can see the vision for this one. And the first one on the actual list is Todoroki versus Zuko. This is not a fair fight. One controls only fire, the other one can control ice and fire. Like, also Todoroki just has more output. Yeah. Next one's Levi versus Dorfin. If Levi has the ODM gear and there's buildings around, it's a no diff. If they were like fighting on like a rooftop, no ODM gear, just like blades and shit, Levi still wins because the Ackerman blood, they're just superhumans. Not to say Thorfinn is like fodder or anything, but he is a normal guy. And 8th is Yami versus Yuta. This one I actually find really interesting because Yami has a lot of ways to go through domain expansions. He has Mana Zone, he has Dimensional Slash, and also Yuta can like copy those abilities. So honestly, this one's a fair one. Next one is Thrag versus Hulk. This one's one-sided as fuck. Marvel outscales Invincible. I will say though, this would be interesting if they were equal in stat. It would be like Battle Beast versus Thrag, where it's like battle-hungry people fighting each other. So if they were equal in stats, it would be a fun watch. If like we were using like feats and their base strength, no equalization, it's not even fucking close. Next one is Gojo versus Goro. I don't see the vision in this. There's kind of no point. Like Goro has the speed and strength, but he has no way of blitzing Gojo through infinity. Next we got Superman versus Sentry. I mean, it's just two superhuman caped individuals. I wouldn't exactly pay to watch this, but I mean, it could be interesting. Next is Goku versus Saitama. Now this fight, if it gets animated, it would break the internet, but it's not a fucking close fight if we're being for real. Goku just outscales current Saitama. Like, stop this fucking debate. Next is Invincible versus Ben 10. This one's not even fucking close. Ben 10 has Alien X and has other aliens that could easily like gap Invincible. Also, he could just use Invincible's DNA and create a stronger Viltrumite. And if you want to say Invincible speed blitzes Ben 10, you're wrong. Omnitrix has a fucking failsafe. It saved Ben from the fucking Big Bang. It's just not a fair fight. Batman versus Spider-Man. Oh my god. How is this one even a debate? Like, bro, it would be a lot more entertaining to see them working together, honestly. Like, I think the dynamic would be a lot more interesting in that way. In terms of fight, Spider-Man fucking destroys Batman. I'm a Batman fan. I can fucking admit it. Like, he just wins, bro. Fucking Spider-Man chooses to be street level. Like, people need to understand that shit. Next, we got Darkseid versus Thanos. I can see the vision for this one because it's like two of the biggest bads. One from DC, one from from Marvel. You know, I get it, right? But it's a fucking no diff. Like, you can give Thanos the Infinity Gauntlet and other spiritual and magical bullshit, and he still would not win. Like, you have to understand, Darkseid is an actual god. Meanwhile, this guy is just trying to play god. But yeah, that's the whole list. I would pay for none of these, not because they weren't any good picks, but because I would just pirate it.